beautiful South Florida. There's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Miami Dolphins. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys are putting together a season to remember. No blemishes on their record to this point. Then on the Dolphins side, you've got Mike McDaniel. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. And a peek at a guy with a lot of experience. His 9th year now in the NFL under center.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost. Yeah. How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with the receiver?
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Second and 11 at the 34-yard line.
18 Cardinal.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. You can look at this Patriots defense. They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
And when you're getting ready to face the number 1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
And that will be incomplete as well. The Dolphins will send out the punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3 and out on the opening drive of the game. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Pats will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a look at the man under center. Now in his 8th season in the National Football League.
And he's certainly putting together an MVP-type season, leading the league in both passing yards and touchdown passes. There have not been too many defenses that have been able to stop him or even slow him down. So he's got his sights set on another big game right here.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Patriots.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he stopped immediately there. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Now Brady. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now he's going to step up and run. He's got him in. Complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. The numbers for him from a week ago. And Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's the 2nd down and 6. From midfield, here's Brady. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 26. 23 yards the pickup there.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space, with big guys leading the way.
Brady. The quick hitter complete. It's Watson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Late in the season now, MVP chatter starts, and he might be on the fringe. This is always an award that goes quarterback, running back, usually quarterback.
Against him.
A lot of bias. Does he deserve consideration?
He more than deserves consideration because the way the game is played in the NFL now, it's a pass-first league, right? So that means that people are going to adjust their defenses for him each and every week, and he's still putting up big-time numbers. I know the quarterbacks and running backs get it, but he should be firmly in the race for MVP.
Yeah, this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up third down. From the gun, it's Brady. Quick slant to Watson. Touchdown! A great play there. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Patriots get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 7-0. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Dolphins offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. We show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. And you can see where he's right up there amongst the league's best at finding the end zone. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
17 at the 28-yard line.
Liking 18.
They'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down.
Third down.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll try and run for the Brown. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. Throwing now is Brady. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Second down in the yard. Brady going to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down.
First and 10 at the 22.
Brady down to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Second and 10 at the 22.
Again, it's Brady. And his pass, incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like when he saw the ball from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defensive credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
And the Patriots first down. First and goal.
Now Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Leads to second and goal.
Shotgun now for Brady. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. A great effort there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Patriots have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. They haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive.
2 yards on the pickup.
The numbers for Brown from a week ago. 19 carries, 74 yards, and a touchdown.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that. But they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect to maybe throw a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready,
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. It's a quarterback sneak. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Patriots offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's putting together a remarkable season. Currently the NFL's leader in passing yards as we play here in the month of December.
That's good for Patriots. First down. First and 10 at the
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Now Brady. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 37. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 37-yard line. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Here's Brady. Throw left side, complete to Moss. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Again, they'll throw with Brady. And that is incomplete. Oh, did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that'll make this 17-0 here in the opening quarter. So a great first quarter continues here as they add on to that lead.
And Brandon, I think it sets up what's going to be an important drive because it's now 17-0. So the other guys, they got to figure out something quick before this game gets away from them.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. They're going to look to throw. This will be caught by Brown.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
The Dolphins, first down.
17-0 our score after 1. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll set up a throw. Can't get away, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
Here we go.
At the
18 Cardinal, 18. Ready.
Back to throw. Trying to drop one in, but it's incomplete.
Down several scores and playing behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, if you're the offensive line, your big concern, protecting your quarterback, and you have a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
And that is incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on to kick it away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
The Patriots offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's played well all year long as he enters the home stretch of the season as the NFL leader in touchdown passes.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. Here's Brady to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Brady. He's going to go up top again. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Dolphin football. Looking to put a drive together.
Back. 70 Lions. Ready, go.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And he's going to go down, but a penalty marker too, and they might very well jump the snap there. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Call it a gain of a couple there as it'll leave them with a 2nd and just 3.
Brings up 2nd down.
Come on. Set. 76. Go.
Right back to Brown. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
1st and 10.
Now back to throw. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
17 at the 25-yard line.
Back to throw here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hawk 70.
They'll look to throw. It's complete to Brown, right side. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled down. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Cougar 19.
They'll look to throw again. Under pressure, and down he goes.
Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
New England's offense set to go. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts.
Looking to put a drive together. To throw, it's Brady. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. To throw is Brady.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete. These two teams, you might remember, met in Foxborough earlier in the season with the Patriots winning that ball game. So they're looking for the season sweep with a win here in Miami.
And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
He has really thrown the ball well here in this 1st half. You see the numbers, up over 200 passing yards already.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Brady. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the 1st down at around the 22.
It's 4th down.
And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So this lead, Charles, just continuing to swell here in the 1st half.
Well, it's interesting. When we talked to them prior to the game, they told us that their game plan was take no prisoners, and they've lived up to it so far because everything has worked. No guarantee that'll continue. But all in all, this coaching staff's got to be very pleased by what they've seen.
Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here.
And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but
You don't want to.
No, but hold on a second.
Okay.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Come on. Set. 60 Eagles.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Wade. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 4th down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
New England trying to get a place on offense.
And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to push your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
The 36-yard line.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now Brady. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 4 of 7. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
It's a gain of 3. 1st down, Patriots.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Here's a 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2.
From midfield, here's Brady. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 33.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 41 yards rushing for him now to this point. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Throwing now is Brady. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Brady going to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 17-yard line. Well, they have not been shy about looking his way in this first half. That's already 7 catches for him now, and we've yet to hit halftime. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Brady now to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. Here's 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Brady. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Patriots. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Patriots are able to add on to their first half lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the rout is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Clock at 20 seconds to go in the half as they come up 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to loft one deep left side here. He's got it with the 15. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there as the first half is winding down. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So these two teams off to their locker rooms for intermission, and that means we go to Orlando. Here's Scott Hansen with our halftime report.
Our look
Scott?
around the NFL starts now. Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. The Jaguars at home to take on the visiting New York Giants. And here's the Jags wideout. He's going to look this one in, and he'll take it from there. It's going to wind up as a 53-yard touchdown. The Jags come away with a victory. They win by 6. From there, it's off to Tampa. Let's look in on the Buccaneers as they host the Cincinnati Bengals. And this is the Bucs quarterback. He'll connect on a 13-yard touchdown pass. This one's gone to the half, all tied, low-scoring affair here in the regular season. Lastly, let's go to Atlanta. It's the Falcons taking on the New Orleans Saints. And here's the Falcons wideout. You want instant offense? Try this one on for size. He makes the catch, and then watch him go. It's a catch and run of 86 yards. Touchdown. With that, time for a look at the playoff picture. Things starting to come into focus in the NFC here in Week 16. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 62 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Most of the damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Now Brady. Bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
He's second in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now Brady. And he's got his man in stride, complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play.
It's a gain of 5.
And it'll be second down.
I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Again, it's Brady. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Patriots, first down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
Here's Brady. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Patriots are able to stretch out their lead. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Miami's offense set and ready to go. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
19, Tiger, 9, ready, hut. Ready.
They defer to Brown to start the drive. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
It's so important to tackle well against these guys, but you and I both know that's easier said than done. When the guy you're trying to tackle looks like this guy.
And it's usually going to take more than one man to get him down, and it did right there. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. They'll go with the keeper. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today.
The Patriots take over 1st and
New England's offense set to go. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Go! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
1st down, New England.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Man, and he hits him in stride. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. I got to think at this point, 3rd quarter, if you're able to hold on to the ball, get 3 at the end, that's all you're looking for.
I would agree with that because Right now, this is a job well done by them. In fact, it's almost time for handshakes, a little dap on the sidelines, maybe even start to discuss post-game plans. And for the guys who haven't played yet, go ahead and get loose. Your time is now.
70 Timberwolves.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Wade.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Brown.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 43.
First down.
Come on.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the gun again to Brown.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
Here we go.
It's 2nd and 8.
Hawk 70. Cut up.
They'll set up a throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Chambers. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 14.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll drop the throw. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
At the 18-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Ready. 60 Eagles.
Looking to throw.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
I think that's a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag? You just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
New England trying to get a place on offense. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, let's get 3.
Not one that I've ever met.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Here's Brady to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. We'll call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 4 at the 38-yard line.
Shotgun now for Brady.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
3rd down and 4.
Easy to tell who they're targeting on this drive. He caught the first 2 passes, but then this time unable to hook up.
But I don't think that stops them from continuing to go back to him, do you?
No.
I mean, they've got a plan. They're trying to execute it.
And after that 2nd catch, I saw him in the huddle. He said, hey, let's go back one more time. Didn't work there. They'll look to throw again. And he comes back with one complete. Oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
So tack on 3 more, though it's just a rare drive where they did not find the end zone.
Yeah, you're right about that, partner. But at this point, I don't think you're too concerned about that. You just want to possess the football for a while and drain the clock. If you can get 3 out of it, that's great too.
Miami set to take over.
And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Dolphins, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
He'll look to throw. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack.
Well, this is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That time multiple guys get to it.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they will get this across midfield, but still well short of the first as he's dropped at the 46. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
Pat to 60. Pat.
Back to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
They're going to look to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
27-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. That'll give him 8 that time. And 3rd and 8 now.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
19.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Well, that's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th. And we've seen them do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Brady going to throw. And that will be incomplete.
The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
He finds his man, complete. It's Chambers.
He may go.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Dolphins get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
Dolphins 17.
Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. New England's offense set to go. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple.
Down at the 26. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's
Brady down to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
That's good for a Patriots first down. First and 10.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25.
86 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
To throw, it's Brady. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great effort there.
That's his 19th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Patriots have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth.
17.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Let's go. Go.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second.
Second and 14 at the 31-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
That's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Ready,
In motion, the tight end. He'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
19, charge. Let's go.
Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
60,
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Chambers. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 29-yard line.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Tag! Liking 8.
2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Down! Bronco 80!
Back to throw here. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a run.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to fourth down.
Stephanie! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dolphins. A great play there. 35 yards. And the Dolphins' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights. And that will shave a bit off the lead as it's down to a 23-point game. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And some room to work. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 119 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Now Brady. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
8 yards and pick up.
Here's Brady. And he hits him in stride. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 34-yard line. Now Brady. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
16 yards. And a Patriot first down.
Now Brady. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. From 6 yards away. And the Pats are an extra point away from going up by 30. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And it'll be an excellent return as he's all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Come on, come on. Set. Go.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Now a give left side, Brown with it. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. Now back to throw. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A great effort there. 26 yards.
Dolphins are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will shave a bit off the lead as it's down to a 23-point game. And this is secured by the Patriots. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Throwing now is Brady. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. To throw is Brady. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got a fourth down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. And this one is right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Let's go now. Unlock right.
And they'll begin here with a run by Brown.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6.
It's now second and 6.
He finds his man, complete. It's Chambers. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
Third down and 8.
Tag. Cougar 19.
They'll drop the throw.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up fourth down.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position.
That one caught downfield by Watson.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Dolphins 31.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
Let's go now. Let's go. 60 Bison. 60.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36.
Second and 9.
36-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. Brings up third down.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for New England,
they are now 2 wins away from a perfect regular season as they move to 15-0.
and they'll get another road test next week as they head to Buffalo to take on the Bills. Meanwhile, for Miami, they're guaranteed now a sub-500 season as they fall to 6-9. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL Audio.